catch one in your side. Riding down 17, hot box in my ride. Rap, trap.
Yo, this is G WHIZZ. Shout out to DMETV.
G WHIZZ, let the fans know how long you've been in this music game, man.
Yeah, I've been doing this for professionally for about 15 years, man. Since I got back to Carolina and landed a good job, bought some equipment, started the business back in 2005.
2005. So in your years of doing this, what's the biggest achievements you scored so far doing this type of work?
Yeah, I got some good placements with a song called Trying to Come Up. It was with Gotti, Ace Hood, there was Nino Brown, and French Montana. That was a pretty big one. Also got a good one with Fred the Godson out of New York. Fred was on the cover of XXL magazine at the time when I got the placement, which was a good look for me, you know. It got me a lot of exposure. And Fred actually used my track to be the title track of his mixtape, which is cool on any day. Yeah, so those are my biggest ones, man.
What got you into making music, period?
Yeah, well, that came from mom and dad, man. My mother and father made music. We had records that was around my house, man. When I was a little boy, they made records, like 45s, man. My brother would go bust open a pack of them and, you know, play them. And they would always practice music. My mother, she'd always be in the living room making songs. And, you know, so it came about making church music, being a drummer, you know. And later on, going to Morris Brown on a band scholarship and doing that whole drumline thing, you know. Yeah, so, you know, so it just grew from there, you know.
When you heard yourself, when you got that placement on those songs, with that, like, body high, like, what that took you at mentally, you know what I'm saying, knowing that all that hard work paid off, coming from going to school, starting on the, you know what I'm saying, going for a band scholarship to getting these big accolades now because your music touching people hearing it and they want it, you know what I'm saying, like, how that made you feel?
Yeah, that was a good feeling, no doubt. Felt good, made you want to keep on, you know, definitely made me go out and, you know, spend an extra dollar on a new toy I wanted to get, you know, and maybe try to give people more of what they wanted, continue on. It was a very good feeling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's the message to the young cats coming up who's trying to follow pretty much in the same footsteps of you, not even knowing that they got a legend in the city like that, right, doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, this probably the first time that they hear about this or even know.
Right.
Period. You know.
Right. I would say stay innovative in what you do. Try to be in a lane that no one's in, you know, no one else is in that lane. Try to fit that space, and be professional if you can. Get your bios together, man. Get some press kits up, right? Yeah. Get your video game up. Get with DMETV, you know, man. You know, get you something that's nice and edited and well done. Present yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and stay grinding.
Stay grinding, definitely.
Don't quit.
Definitely. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
So how long, like, with technology, you know, like I've been in and out of studios. I've seen people work. Technology growing so fast with the equipment and minimizing on, you know, certain pieces. Like, how do you keep up with it? Like, you just constantly stay on it, reading up, following, you know, like, you got to. I kind of feel the same way dealing with these cameras. Every day it's a new one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like, like how as a person in the game constantly making music, like how you stay up on the latest and greatest to keep up with what's going on outside of South Carolina, you know what I mean?
Right. I actually I keep up by the internet. I definitely go to the trade shows. I'm out here, man. I'm on the bus. I'm on the train. I'm in Atlanta. And you definitely got to keep up. I actually used to belong to a group called Dynamic Producers.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Felicia, book girl. Dynamic Producers, man, and they kept me sharp, up with the new equipment, in the chat rooms, in the other places where you're talking to people when you're getting everything that's new and coming out. I'm in school now. Matter of fact, I stay in school, man. I'm trying to learn what's new out there. Because definitely it changes all the time. But you gotta dang on keep up. You gotta keep up with it.
For the young cats out there who making beats, like, get them like a top 5 programs that you like to run, or like equipment that you like to use as a beatsmith. That's what I like to call them, a beatsmith.
As a beatsmith, yeah, I would advocate for FL Studio. Dope program, easy to start on, make your beats. The NPC brands, you can do well with those drum machines. The machine is dope. I've seen it. I've seen people work on it. I don't have it myself, but I plan on copping that sooner or later. I gotta say, a dope laptop or computer. You want to be able to keep up and not bog your computer down when you're being creative, and your computer is glitching off, or it's bogging down. So get that, and as well invest in a good microphone. Even though you may not sing or rap, you need to be able to bring in environmental things. Maybe beating on a box or whatever, man. You're not going to do your own sample and make your own drum sounds,
Yeah.
So get that microphone, man.
Cool. As a beat man, I noticed like you got like a lot of cats that use the sampling and a lot of cats that don't use the sampling. Like, you like the sample?
I am not a fan of sampling music myself. I like to hear good samplers, but for me, it takes away my creative juices when I'm like listening to somebody else's stuff and then I'm altering it to make music. I like to just start from scratch, so it's no fun for me to like take a loop.
Yeah.
But I like to hear it. There's cats out there that do it real well, so I like to hear it.
So what's 3 things G WHIZZ need when he go in there to make them beats, man? What you need to get your creative juices flowing?
Wow. I need some good vibes. I need a good atmosphere. Wow. It's a good one. What do I need? Well, I take God with me everywhere. I'm gonna go with that one. And what else I need? That's a good one. You stumped me, dog. You gotta ask that question. Let me see. What else I need when I go with my creative juices? Man, you know what? To be honest with you, I grind real hard. So I need everything to be really good for me, man. I gotta have my bills paid. I gotta
mental side.
Yeah, I gotta have my mentals gotta be right. Now I can make a beat. Matter of fact, it depends. Matter of fact, if I'm struggling, things ain't quite right, the beat might come out to interpret that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, man, I don't like to turn the button on. I'm grinding.
Fair.
So that needs to be in place, man.
Sure.
Mama got to be happy, man. I'm in here making music.
Yeah. I respect that.